In 1963, when Buick released the first generation Riviera, the air conditioning cars had what was regarded as one of the most complicated heating and air conditioning systems of any car to date. This one's got trouble. Let me show you why these are so complicated. As you can see, you've got one set of controls for the heater and another set of controls for the air conditioner, with two controls for the blower motor. Now, I've been told that if you treat this as two separate systems, you can get through it. I've got broken connectors with extra wires to who knows where. I've got vacuum lines to nowhere, which I'm assuming is heater control valve or something along those lines. This is all hooked into the AC system. I also know that over here on the compressor, it's supposed to have two wires and only has one. So, time to break out the wiring diagrams and start looking at this. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This is a copy of the 1965 Buick Service Manual, all models. Now, it is important to note that the Riviera is technically the 49,000 series, because when you get the service manual, it has the whole bunch of other series. Let me turn the page back and I'll show you. Let's see here, the 45,000, 46,000, 48,000. That would be all the other Buick lines. So, one nice thing that I can see right off the bat is that's supposed to be a ground on the compressor where we don't have one. And luckily, I just found a couple pages back, we've got the boring wiring schematic that just shows where things connect, what's connected to what, and all those good things. So I'm going to start comparing this to what we've got and figure out what's missing and what's wrong. I'm going to have to grab my voltmeter and probably check some power in places. So I figured something out. At some point in its life, that terminal got jumpered over there to the blower motor relay. What that means is, and I even grabbed the key and powered up the battery to verify, with the key on and moving the blower motor selector switch and having the climate control in some on position, I was actually able to get the blower motor to sort of spin badly. So what that says to me is the resistor pack may or may not be any good, if I can reach that. This connector, I'm probably going to go source a new one. If I can find a new one, great. If not, I'll just have to cobble together to make it work, because let's face it, that guy is in multiple pieces. Not fun. And I think the blower motor relay may be bad. And while I'm at it, if I'm there, I might as well just replace the blower motor too. I can jumper that real quick and see if it's any good. Something I just remembered. This has always been an eyesore. Basically, we stopped, and keep in mind, this was almost 18 years ago. We stopped coolant from getting to the heater core back there because it was just pouring heat. Now, what that tells me is that we've got something going on back here with the heater control valve, meaning it's, maybe because I just found, 4 total vacuum lines that have, they're not connected to anything. I'm pretty sure I've got something somewhere vacuum-wise that isn't connected. But short term, this looks better than originally anticipated. So in my diagnostics, I did a thing. I started to undo the electrical tape around that connector and that guy there. And what I'm finding is that someone went through considerable effort to fix it wrong. So what I'm seeing is that I'm missing a wire somewhere here. I'm supposed to have let's see here, a yellow, an orange, a light blue, and something else, a white. Maybe that's supposed to be white. That kind of looks like it used to be white at some point in its life. And the white is supposed to go down here to the blower motor relay, and then the tan wire, which is nicely wrapped in that harness, goes over to there. So, man, someone went through a lot of effort to fix this wrong. So, one more item of note. I'm looking at the AC blower switch and the heater blower switch. Those both represent what's in the dashboard. From what I was told, to treat these as two separate systems isn't exactly right, because as you can see, a lot of these come over to there and then come up to the resistor, the blower motor resistor pack. So these aren't necessarily two systems, they're just two sides of the same coin. So yeah, this is interesting. And I had to come over here and draw things out to make sense in my brain, because this and what I'm seeing back there were two different things. And I actually have a typo right there. That says it's an orange wire to the blower motor resistor. But yet, when I come over here on this page, you've got tan, white, and red. Red we know comes from the junction block over there. The tan, there we go. The tan goes to the blower motor there. The gray is actually your high, so that way it basically runs full speed to the blower and kind of, triggers the relay to do the thing. So, my goodness, isn't wiring fun? So what I'm doing here, I've got basically the output of the resistor pack just clipped to my voltmeter. I'm going to go through and verify that I have continuity, at least continuity, on all the other resistor inputs to the output. Let's verify that. That one's good. That one's got continuity. That one's also got continuity. Great. The good news is that it looks like the resistor pack is good. We've got continuity, power can go through it, and hopefully modulate the blower motor correctly. But, man, I am just still surprised that someone went through the effort to fix this badly. I'm going to go at least search out for a new blower motor relay and maybe a new blower motor. We'll test those some other time. But I just want to know what parts are out there. I'm going to see if I can go find that connector, the correct connector. I'm going to have to remake that wire from the blower motor resistor pack out to the relay. But guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.